Well, what happened was that second game, we got our ass kicked. Or the second half, we just got our ass totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly poo offensively. We couldn't make a first down. We couldn't run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. We couldn't complete a pass. We sucked. The second half, we sucked. We couldn't stop the run. Every time they got the ball, they went down and got points. We got our ass totally kicked in the second half. That's what it boiled down to. It was a horse performance in the second half. Horse. I'm totally embarrassed and totally ashamed. Coaching did a horrible job. The players did a horrible job. We got our ass kicked in that second half. It sucked. It stunk.
Welcome to the award-winning Saints Happy Hour podcast. Seriously, this podcast has won awards. American standards are dropping every day. The show features Rome, the best host in the world, who can barely pronounce his own name, much less anyone else's.
Marcus Callaway.
Dave is that dude who loves taking bathroom breaks. He's mad about almost anything, so make sure to lower your volume when he speaks.
Put that freaking clown meme back up that I made. Jesus Christ.
Andrew has sources, watches tapes, and knows football. He rarely shows up on time and wants to commit crimes to help the Saints win.
Sean Payton would have done illegal things. Don't tell me I'm wrong, because you know it's true.
Oh, and there's also Kevin, who is great at doing mock drafts, but struggles to actually watch Saints games or have a functioning relationship.
Budrich wants to know how the doctor's doing.
That ended.
Anyway, grab a drink, sit back, and enjoy the insanity.
All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of Saints Happy Hour podcast presented by Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey. I'm Ralph Marlboro. I'm joined by Dave, Andrew. Also, hello to everybody in the chat. We have a ton of people in the chat. Aldi, Dave's friend, Andrew's dad, Mexi, who dat, Apple Jacks, ton of people. They here, I guess, for like therapy. We have a great show for you tonight. We're going to recap who to blame for whatever the hell that was yesterday with the Saints. We have the sad return, Dave, of the Clown of the Week. We have a new game called Slap, Punch, Fire. And the hotline is now officially free community-based Saints therapy. Thomas, and I quote, said before the show, greatest hotline ever. And we'll answer your questions and preview Saints Pats. But before we start, remember to subscribe to Saints Happy Hour wherever you get your podcast. And I also have to mention about our MVP contest. Jerry, the wonderful Jerry at JLD Hot Sauces and Knives, gave me this custom-made knife with the Saints Happy Hour logo. We're going to raffle it off at the end of the season. Dave, I have so many inappropriate thoughts about the knife. People emailed me and told me to keep them to myself. But if we reach $100 tonight, the MVP will choose which minibar bottle from my now gigantic, burgeoning minibar collection, which bottle I will poison myself with. Jed, a.k.a. Saints Rabbit, he delivered the mother load of horrible liquors. He said he
Does
went...
that say Jägermeister cold brew?
That it does. And tonight we got mango jalapeno tequila.
Ugh.
And we have something called banana pudding moonshine. And let me tell you, I got the bucket ready, kids. And
the old bucket.
And here's the thing, Dave. These two, they aren't even top 10 worst of the things that Saints Rabbit delivered. And by the way, if we reach goal tonight of $100, me and Dave will do a live mailbag on Twitch following this show. I'll be drunk, hopefully, and you do a live mailbag. We'll take questions in the chat. It'll be amazing. We got to reach $100 for y'all to get that. I'm drinking, of course, Hard Hide strawberry whiskey with Farmers Market peach lemonade. It's amazing. It made yesterday 10% more bearable. What are you drinking, Andrew?
I'm having a glass of wine against my better judgment, but I had a nice tennis win. So even though
now was this the city championship?
Yeah.
Was this the Catalina City wine mixer championship? So did you win?
I won
doubles.
It's 3 singles courts.
Okay.
You guys better buckle up because I got a couple tennis things to share.
Oh shit!
But
I'm drinking something in the orange by 7 Tap.
So I won my court, but it's 3 singles courts, and we were playing for
need that sound.
We were playing for the title, and I won my match, and then I slowly watched
you have
each court next to me.
Are you on
3 singles courts?
Are you on a team with 2 other people?
Yeah, well, there's like 7 of us on the team, but like the top 3 guys play, and this was like the championship for the city. So the 3 of us are
playing like another tennis club.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. So I win my match, and then I watched the other 2 guys who were up a set. It was basically the Packers game. I would be like the Saints
Way to bring it back,
defense.
Juge. Way to bring it back.
In this metaphor, I would be like the Saints defense, and then I watched Jameis Winston and Groupie piss the game away.
Wow, throw his team under the bus.
It was horrible.
Jesus.
It was horrible. So that happened tonight, and then also, you guys know I coach a high school tennis team, and it was my birthday recently. And the girls, I coached the girls in the fall, the boys in the spring. They made me a bobblehead. Look at this.
That's amazing.
This is a me bobblehead. and Dave, if you look close, I don't know if you can see. So you got a birthday cake here at the bottom, and if you look very closely,
number 1 frat coach.
Wow.
Number 1 frat coach.
So they made me this. I'm humiliated. It's hilarious.
The only thing that would have been better is if it said number 1 Coach Booge.
Well, first of all, look.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were
wearing all whites.
I never joined a fraternity, but I had friends that joined a fraternity, and I was told you never called it a frat because you wouldn't call your country a.
That's right.
Whatever.
Anyway.
That's lovely. So if you ever can't make it, Andrew, just set the live stream up. Just set the bobblehead. Just set it there when you can't make it, and that can be your fill-in. We can just do.
I think just leave it there. Just put it on a couple of books. Put a couple of books down in front of you. Don't do that. No. If there was ever a time where you want to be watching the video, it's right now. Or actually, maybe not. Maybe this is the worst time to be watching the video. I don't know.
That's right. So, Dave,
yes, the noise in my sorry.
Yeah, no. I was going to say,
Dylan, we're getting complaints on the Twitch live stream about your noise.
I wasn't. It is no worse than my cat. I wasn't going to say that. Dave, what I was going to say is the Saints' offense is like a teenage girl. It's broken and sad about not being able to see Taylor Swift. But Dave, you were there at the Superdome. How was the mood? That game was really sad to watch yesterday.
Yeah, it was. I brought my son. We had a good time. This is game 2 now. If he's come with me, I think he's going to try to come to every game, Well, no night games, no Thursday night football games.
Oh wow!
But yeah, I don't know. We've now everybody on the show. You've met Daphne and Angela, who sit behind me now. Thanks to the hotline. You've met them. And they can be, a little bit reactionary. They're kind of on they're close to Ralph on the sliding scale of being rational and
maybe they are related.
Yeah, and being totally crazy. They're closer to Ralph. People were calling. They wanted Jameis. I felt bad for Jameis. He got a fresh new fade. He had a new haircut. I feel like he was thinking today was going to be like his day. He was going to get some camera time. People were going to be talking about him, and then boom, Derek Carr starts instead. So I felt a little bad for Jameis.
Hey, you wanted to pick him, man.
And the Barstool guys too. The Barstool. I know. I think it cost me.
You argued with me, man. You tried to strong-hand me.
Karma's a bitch. That's all I can say.
Aren't you glad I took Jameis Winston before you?
Yeah, right. That's hilarious.
In the competition.
I know. Anyway, but
I saved you, Dave. I saved you, man.
No, you didn't, because I probably just would have picked somebody else that it might have cost me negative points. I don't remember who I picked. Anyway, The mood in the dome was. I'll say this: they booed when the team ran off the field at halftime.
Yeah.
I will say that. I don't know if people. I don't know if that was mentioned on Twitter at all during the game, but they booed this. Yeah. They booed this team off the field at halftime.
Yeah,
and I don't know if I don't know if I feel that bad about it. I didn't boo. I don't usually do that, but there was booing.
If I was there,
I was okay.
Here's the thing, Andrew. This with the offense is, I thought.
There you go.
I thought in my crippled naivete that the offensive line just play a little better, and like things will pick up. They'll get better. They'll get to 20, 24 points. The offensive line was not horrible, and yet the offense, it felt as broken as a Saints offense as I've maybe ever seen. If you don't count the Ian Book COVID game, like it was as broken an offense as I've ever seen. And I include the Trevor Siemian and the Taysom game when he started against Dallas. Like even those games, like Taysom ran around and like made plays. He hit a bomb to Deontay Hardy. Like this felt like Ditka era, completely broken everything, like from scheme to execution to plan. And like, that's why it was, I don't know where do you start, Mr. Film Watcher? Where did you start when you watched this and you
well, I don't know.
You had to watch this again? Ooh.
The first thing, there's a couple plays that I thought were pretty telling. I mean, I hate to bang on Adam Prentice again, but when you're the fullback and you get and your defense comes up with a huge pick, and you get handed the ball at the 1 yard line on a fullback dive, your entire job description is fall forward for a yard, don't fumble the ball. That's it. And he fumbled.
Even if you get a safety and they stone you, don't fumble.
Right.
Safety's bad, but we'd have just blamed the referee for a bad call and would have been like, that sucks. 9-3. Bad.
So that was horrible. Then there's another play where Carr doesn't put the ball in a great location, but he throws it to Prentice in the flat on a third down, and he gets both hands on the ball. He drops it. Like he would have run for 20 yards on that play, and the drive would have survived. So. There's little stuff like that that's just like, man, like you don't have a prayer if you're doing stuff like that. But also, I couldn't help but think about Jameis Winston a year ago and Dennis Allen making this decision to play him with a broken back. And it feels like we're here again. You've got a starting quarterback with an AC joint sprain, and Dennis Allen is forcing the issue, and he's being convinced to play him. And clearly, he was not ready to play. Physically, he couldn't do it. And he checked the ball down to Alvin Kamara a bunch, but and I say this as like an anti-Jameis guy. Like I at this point, like I don't even want to see Jameis. I don't really care to see him on the field. And it was comical that his one pass was intercepted, but could he really have been any worse in that game?
What do you think, Dave? That's a good question. Do you?
No, I don't. I'm with. First of all, going back to Adam Prentice, I'm not defending him at all for fumbling the ball. But was that? I was at the game. Was that not a BS call that we were on the 1 yard line?
Oh, completely. It was horrible. It was a horrible call.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if there was some explanation as far as like his momentum. The referee in the game said something about his momentum, so I didn't know if there was some rule about like after he caught it, like if he gets pulled back as opposed to I don't know, but
it was a bullshit call.
On the video, it was like he wasn't down until
TV, they were
he wasn't down. He wasn't he wasn't down until he was in the end zone.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure. Not that doesn't excuse. Not that excuses Prentice, but it just obviously.
Well, if it's first and 10 to 20,
because it pisses us all off.
He's not getting that ball. He's not getting the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
You might drive down. You could if the Saints have first down at the 25, they might have maybe.
I don't.
No.
But I don't understand. Didn't they look at that on the video? Didn't they replay that?
I don't.
Didn't they look at that on the video?
I think they did.
I think
they did.
it was inside of 2 minutes, so the Saints can't challenge.
So I don't
it,
understand. Like, you're telling me they reviewed that, and I'm like, me and everybody else in the Superdome who saw it on the big screen like once or twice from like one angle, we saw that he was down in the end zone, and they got a chance to review this with all the fancy cameras, and they couldn't figure out that he was down inside the end zone. Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I do not understand this. This isn't Zapruder film. This isn't the Kennedy assassination. We have 50 effing angles. We have Microsoft. We have all this technology. You are telling me that they couldn't see that he was down in the end zone? This was reviewable. They reviewed it. I understand. If it's a live play, it happens. They get it wrong. Fine. Human error. I understand that. That's part of the game. They reviewed this. How did they get that wrong? I do not understand that. How is that possible?
Referees suck.
How is it possible? I do not understand that. Not that it excuses Adam Prentice. Still, screw you. You screwed up. You shouldn't have done that.
It was awful.
But I wanted to go back. Andrew had a second point, and I forgot what it was. Andrew asked me a question, I think, and I totally.
Oh, it was about Jameis not starting when you have.
Yes, I agree with you. You know what? And the pardon my take, guys, they said this too, and they have hard-ons for Jameis, so like this, their opinion doesn't really matter. But I agree with you. Like, what? I didn't even think about the fact that I didn't even hearken back to last year and the Jameis Winston situation and playing a quarterback who's not ready. But I did feel the same way as you, Andrew. Like, when they announced that Derek Carr before the game was going to play, I said, this seems ill-advised. This seems very premature. Like, the man should get at least 1 week. No? Like, this seems very premature. And you know, the fact that he's going out there and how many catches did Alvin Kamara have today?
13 for
13 catches.
yards.
How many yards did he have? Wow, 13 catches. He must have had 150 yards. Ralph, how many yards did he have?
33.
Ooh, only 33 yards.
The Saints averaged 3.4 yards a pass.
Jesus H. Christ. Now that's a stat that you would expect to see from a quarterback that you trot out there who's injured, who has an injury, who got injured a week.
Even Breeze never did that.
This
complained about the
ill-advised. The
Breeze offense was positively downfield aerial display compared to yesterday.
But to answer directly Andrew's question, yes, I have to feel like an uninjured Jameis Winston would still be better than an injured.
Well,
Derek
he wouldn't have
Carr.
been worse.
He could have been
worse. I mean,
just throw the ball. Just be Jameis at this point.
He came in.
Just throw it, chuck downfield, whatever. Yeah, I know. One in passing interception. So maybe that's telling. Maybe that's exactly. Anyway,
Andrew got a medicine ball.
Yeah, I got to change my chair. That chair is very uncomfortable.
What?
Medicine ball isn't.
RX Strength says it's check down Charlie. I don't even think that's fair, RX. I think it's whatever level is the next level from check down Charlie. Like screen. Well,
didn't you say? Sorry, I wasn't listening. But didn't you say that was an NFL record, Ralph? That it's never been done before.
That many catches for that few yards. Correct.
It is an NFL record.
It is an NFL record.
Yeah. That's an unbelievable stat. I can't believe that Drew Brees doesn't own that stat.
To put that in comparison, Chad Morton in the 2000 playoff game versus Minnesota, he set an then NFL playoff record with 13 catches, and he had 102 yards.
My son and I were walking out of the parking garage of the Dome after the game, and there were a bunch of drunk guys, and that's what they were saying. They were like, "How many catches did Alvin Kamara have? It seemed like he only had like 10 catches for 12 yards."
704 says
they were right on.
He broke the previous record of 71 yards, shattered it.
Yeah.
Shattered it.
Oh,
that record, chisel that record in stone.
I don't see how that gets broken.
Yeah, he turned that record into powder.
13, what is it? 13 catches for how many yards?
33 yards. It's untouchable.
What's the math? So wait, what's the math? That's
not even 3 yards a catch.
No, I know. That's like two. Is it less than 2.5?
No, yeah, it's like 2.2. Somebody do the math.
I'm gonna.
Jason Champagne and says it in my PPR league. Kamara still had a good week.
Right, I know. That's right. It's right. Yeah, at least 13 points.
Guess who picked Alvin Kamara on our show last week, guys?
33 yards.
33 yards. So the offense, Andrew. The thing that was, I don't know if it was because Juwan Johnson got hurt in warm-ups. he had a strained calf and couldn't go. I don't know if it was Foster Moreau. I put the Marlboro stink on him. I picked him as my fantasy player of the week. He got it. He didn't go. I don't know if they didn't trust Jimmy Graham or whatever, but they did not throw in the middle of the field. They didn't even have people running routes. And we used to joke all during the whatever 6 or 7 games that Jameis started that Jameis never threw the ball over the middle, and it was a Jameis thing. I want to publicly apologize to Jameis. Like, it's not a Jameis thing. Like, clearly it appears to be, Andrew, a design issue with the Saints.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say because, Jawan Johnson got hurt pregame. Foster Moreau was out. So, like, at tight end, they were pretty thin. And I think they would have had a different plan with personnel if they had known that, Jawan Johnson got injured in warmups. So, we've talked about that before. I mean, remember when Sean Payton used to talk about losing Josh Hill mid-game and you lose the front door of your house was the analogy that he made. And so, Jawan's a different kind of player, but when you talk about not being able to throw the ball over the middle of the field, like, he's a pretty important piece. So, but yeah, look, I don't know where we go from here because I don't think the Saints particularly do anything well right now. And I would say that in the first couple of weeks, the one thing they did pretty well was get vertical and hit shot plays with Olave and Shaheed. And even that play, I mean, Olave.
It was just the one. Let's face it. It was just the one play. It was
Olave's got to catch that ball. Olave's got to catch that ball. And he kind of lets the ball come to him like he's trying to basket catch it as opposed to going up and getting it. And that's the difference. If he goes up and gets that, he either catches the ball or he gets an interference call. And, it's just like, those are the little things. Like, when your offense is struggling that bad, you need your best players to make that play. And he didn't. And so, like, I don't know where we go from here, guys, because, like, they're not blocking well. The quarterback's not playing well. Olave's starting to screw up. Like,
if there was,
there's nothing good, man.
The problem
there was. If this was like Madden and there was like like if you could like set your audible plays for the Saints like and it was like real life, like it's gonna be the wheel route to Shaheed. I feel like up the sideline you're gonna have a Taysom Hill, just run design QB run. We'll have a Mike Thomas slant on there. What else? What's on the Rushmore? What's on the Rushmore of basic bitch Saints offensive plays?
I think you gotta have like a Olave, the basic bitch. Like, you gotta have Olave like
you like that, Ralph?
The sale where I do the Pete Carmichael basic bitch playbook.
By the way, a shout out to Joe Shorter, Tulane fan and Saints fan, listener of this podcast, who came in my store and said, who made a Ralph's pants just got tighter reference.
He's a patron, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
So maybe a rail route too, like up the rail. The Saints again, Olave and Shaheed, they combined for 4 catches. They only had 13. Like, Andrew,
because he was the passes were just off. They were just like a little like this is me. This is my own personal view from where I sit. But like I just feel like the passes were just a little bit off, a little underthrown, a little bit here, a little bit there. Like,
isn't that what happens when you start a guy that has a sprained ACL?
Yes. Again, that's going back to like it's like you might as well have started Jameis because like he's just gonna make the same shitty throws, or like maybe he's not injured and like maybe he can actually make one of those throws, or maybe he can go deep or whatever. But like, yeah, or I would have thought, you know what? Like I would have thought, hey, how about this? Taysom Hill, he's played QB a little bit. Like I would have thought we would have seen at least 1 or 2 like just shots downfield with Taysom.
I think here's the thing, Dave. That was one of my final points on offense. I think they wanted to lean into Taysom Hill. I think that's the one thing I thought Pete Carmichael did kind of well in this game. They mixed up their tendencies with Taysom. They tried to have him throw, but as Andrew has said many, many times, Taysom Hill, he can't anticipate a throw.
Oh, no, he cannot. He cannot. In fact, my God, I remember watching the replay on one of his throws, and somebody was just wide open right there in the flat, and you could see it on the goddamn big screen. It's like, that's where you throw it right there, wide open. He's yes, no, he is terrible. He cannot pull the trigger. He cannot pull the trigger. It is so frustrating. So frustrating.
It is. I forgot.
But I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about like designed just deep shots. Like let's just go. Go routes. Everybody go. Thomas, go. Olave, go. Shaheed, go.
I feel like that's what they're all. But
we suck. We suck. We're gonna get our ass kicked. Our offensive line is terrible. Like just running backs. Let's get 2 running backs, 3 wide routes. Let's just go.
I feel like that's the entire offense now, Dave. Though it's just shot plays and vibes, man.
No.
Like, and especially like Andrew, this offense, it feels very weirdly designed in that, like, I counted like 3 different times where the Saints had like 3rd and manageable, and like Carr is like throwing shot plays that aren't really close to being completed. And I don't look at the coach all 22, but like, is he just not throwing the checkdowns? Do they not have them designed? Like, it feels strange that the Saints.
Did you just ask me if they're not throwing the checkdowns?
No, I mean like on
That's all they're doing.
I mean like to the
13
stick.
catches for 33 yards.
To the
Is that a joke? Is that a freaking joke? Are they not doing the checkdowns? What game are you watching?
No. What I mean is they're not throwing to the stick.
You guys are trolling me right now, Dave. Dave, you said you.
Hey,
you
Sally,
put him up
I need
to
assistance.
This. You freaking put him up to this. How much did you pay him?
I stumble into genius comedy by accident. No, what I meant to say is they don't throw to the chains. That's what I meant to say, but I stumble into genius by accident.
I don't know.
I managed to get you both irate, and we're barely 30 minutes.
I think I remember Olave dropping a pass at the chains on the sidelines.
Well, look, I hear that. That one's less bothersome to me because, on 3rd down, for example, Olave, he's open. Like I said, the ball's a little underthrown, but like he has to make that play. But in the first 2 weeks, I didn't hear a whole lot of complaining about 3rd downs where Carr goes deep and he hits those plays. Right. No. And that's the thing. When you get that look where you got a single high safety, crowded box, it's 3rd and 2.
Crowded
box. You run a go route with Shaheed and Olave, and they're 1-on-1 with corners that are slower. It's like, I mean, I know it's 3rd and 2 and people want the Saints to throw to the sticks, but like that's your mismatch. And so that bothers me less, honestly. Like Olave's got to go make that play. And in the first 2 weeks, like they iced both games with shot plays on 3rd and little.
Starting a band called Crowded Box.
The thing that annoys me the most about the Saints offense.
No, never mind that one.
Is, Dave, do you know who the number 1 rated quarterback in 2021 on play action passes was?
Oh. I just heard this stat, actually. I thought
no, it was Derek Carr. He was number 1 in QBR on play action. Do you know what team has run the fewest amount of play action passes in 2023?
Saints.
They've run 10 plays. 10.
Really? We've only run 10 play action plays?
10 play action.
Really? It's hard to, you know what, though? It's hard to run play action when it's 2nd and 12. Just saying.
Yeah,
it's hard to run play action when Taysom isn't out there.
You don't need to run. Here's the thing, though. You don't need to run the ball well for play action to work.
I think we should run play action to Taysom.
So, Thomas, give us a donation update. Where are we? How close am I to drinking this absolute filth?
Then finally,
don't donate, because I don't want to do a drunken thing after this. I'm ready to go to bed. Do not donate. Keep your money. Save it. For David. Don't donate. No, do not donate. No more.
We are at 40% thanks to Hatchet John, 1.5k bits, who's in the lead. Jason Champagne, thanks for the Prime. To Andrew for the sub. Thanks again to Jason
Stop,
Champagne
Andrew,
for
stop.
gifting a sub. To Who That Golfer for 500 bits, and to Romeo for subscribing for 16
When
months.
Dave
Romeo, I don't
tells
think was
you-
at the game because they showed the Popes multiple times on the big screen, and I did not see Romeo with them. So
Maybe
I'm
he
assuming
was sick.
Romeo. Yeah, I'm assuming Romeo was not at the game.
Sick
That's
of
how I
looking
know.
at the Saints.
That's how I know. I checked.
when Dave tells you not to donate, it's time to give us
Open the fires.
Yeah, I mean
No.
the floodgates.
Give till it hurts.
No.
So I
need to go to bed. I need to go. To
I
bed.
created a
can't
new
do it.
game. I created a new game that we're gonna do as long as the losing continues until morale improves. I call it instead of fuck, marry, kill, it's slap, punch, fire. And tonight,
It's a dumber version where instead of having to make 3 difficult decisions, you have to make the same decision 3 times.
Yeah. So you have Adam Prentice, Pete Carmichael, and Chris Olave. Who are you gonna slap? Who are you gonna slap? Who are you gonna punch? And who are you gonna fire?
Instead of picking something that you hate, you kind of like, and you love, you have to pick something that you hate, and you hate.
Yeah.
No, it's
Who you hate
This
less?
is brilliant. This is
You hate-
brilliant.
All right. Well, you want me to go first, Ralph?
Go first.
Well, first of all, I would never slap or punch a Saints player. That seems,
Females only.
yeah. I weigh less. I weigh less than 170 pounds. That doesn't
Maybe
seem like
groupie.
a good.
Okay, why don't you brag about
maybe I can
brag
win a
about
fight with Groupie. Maybe actually Pete Carmichael. Maybe I could get in a fight with him and win. But I will reluctantly play. I feel like slap goes to Olave. Like he's had a good season. He's a good player. I'm pissed about the ball he dropped. He should have made that play. But like you get a slap on the wrist. Don't do it again. Go ball out next week and it's okay. So he gets a slap. For now, I'm punching Pete Carmichael. You know, I feel like a lot of people want him fired, and I understand that. I get that. But like it's week 4 and like I have no idea what we're turning to. You know, if he gets fired, like who's the OC? How does that go? And for all of you out there, they're like, "Oh, it can't be any worse." I don't know. It could be.
Rain.
So I'm punching him, and then I'm firing Adam Prentice. Like, get him off my football team. Like, he's a fullback. Literally, all you got to do is catch the ball in the flat when you're wide open. Don't fumble the ball. That's literally your entire job description. You screwed it up. You blew it. Look, Prentice has been a good player for the Saints, and I feel bad saying this. I mean, he's done his job as a fullback, but like, I mean, there's other guys out there that can catch the ball in the flat and not fumble on a fullback dive. I know there is.
All right. So I'm going to slap Pete Carmichael. I'm going to slap him. I'm going to slap him hard, open hand. I'm going to tell him, run goddamn play action, please. And if you don't, next week you might get upgraded to a punch. This week
if I'm Pete Carmichael, I'm saying congratulations, Ralph. You just got Derek Carr hit 7 more times.
He'd probably just say, congratulations, I'm done with this shit. You're the OC. You're the OC now, cripple. I never wanted this job to begin with. I don't need this. I'm going to punch Olave. Like, the Saints offense is terrible. They're only going to get like 3 or 4 chances a game to make big plays. Prentice dropped the play that could have been like a 25-yard gain. Olave drops a touchdown, could have swung the game. I'm punching Olave, not in the face, not in the balls, but definitely in the gut. And I'm firing Prentice.
With the good arm or the bad arm? Hold on, the
good arm. The good arm.
Oh.
Right in the kidney. You know? Right in the kidney. And then I'm firing Prentice, but I'm not just firing him. I'm loading him into the cannon and firing him. Because that turnover against Tampa, like, it's not possible, I think, to have a more momentum crushing turnover than that was. Like,
it's horrible. I can't believe you have him on your wall as a fathead. I can't believe it.
He's lucky he doesn't drop down. So that's my slap, punch, fire. Dave, who are your 3? What's your order?
I didn't know I didn't send this to Thomas ahead of time, so I don't think he has a graphic for me. But
I don't.
It's okay. It's okay. There we go. There we go. By the way, you're welcome. Thanks, Chody. 98.
Oh, 5,000 bits.
Yeah, he said, "Damn it, Dave."
I forgot to turn on the sounds. Let me play that
I made him do
again.
it. Well, I'll just do this and we'll get this out of the way. Slap. Apparently that's green, so that's supposed to be good. Again, I don't see how slapping is good. I'm gonna slap Carmichael again. I like Ralph. Let's start running some.
Snap out of it.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Punch is gonna be Derek Carr right in the shoulder. Maybe that'll help him heal quicker. Actually, no, yeah, like lay hands. I'm gonna do the Miyagi thing where I'm gonna rub my hands. And what's the other one? Slap, punch, and fire.
Fire.
All right, this is gonna be like hot take, but I don't know. I don't think Dennis Allen's the guy. I said it from the beginning.
I can't. I thought for sure you were going to go with Lou Headley there. I can't believe that.
I know.
He had a good one. He had one good one.
So Thomas, who's the MVP, and what monstrosity am I gonna be drinking?
Chody is the MVP with 5K bits, and by the way, he sent a donation message of "Damn it, Dave."
Yeah, there you go. So
also thanks to your boy Alan for gifting.
Thank you.
Now I got to do
subs.
this damn post podcast mail.
Yeah,
I'll be good.
First
I'll
one.
be good
First
at
one ever.
I'll be good
All
at
right, so-
lit. Well, so what am I drinking?
Yeah, what is Ralph drinking here?
Am I drinking mango jalapeno tequila or banana pudding moonshine? It looks like Pepto.
He said there
honestly,
was one
like,
ever.
those are both strong choices.
Mango.
What's the alcohol content on the moonshine?
Chody said he wants mango.
Oh, wait, hold on. But what's the alcohol content on the moonshine?
The moonshine is the 35 proof.
Oh, that's it. All right, never mind.
Yeah, people are split in the chat.
This is 62 proof. Though it's mango.
The mango.
The mango? Oh, well then, yeah, mango.
The mango.
The mango.
We got a mailbag to do, Ralph.
This is nasty. This. If I throw up, I got the bucket right near me. I blame Saints Rabbit. Or give it. Oh my God! It smells like turpentine.
What the?
Like a taco dipped in turpentine.
You have
This isn't old or anything. This is just.
I don't know. This is. Whew.
Yeah, I'm with Nola Fredo. Moonshine. That's 35 proof. That's whack.
Oh my God.
Ugh. Gross.
Oh, gross.
I mean, it really, Ralph, I do have to say, it is very impressive that you can just put just all of this and any
Is he puking
into your body.
Is he puking?
Oh God.
No, I think he's orgasming. No,
Hey, Sally, I need
don't know.
assistance.
Yeah, Sally, is this an orgasm or throwing up? We need clarification because we're not sure. It kind of looks like it could be either one.
You best come
Oh
on.
damn! Another 5K base from Chody. What a champ!
Oh my God.
He said moonshine time.
God. Back to back, Ralph. Let's go.
My God. Oh my God.
Well, this is going to be a long night for me with Ralph. I'll be hosting. Look at me. I'm the host now. I'm going to be hosting.
Andrew, can you do the mailbag after?
I might have to.
Oh God. You know what it smells like? It smells like bubble gum. It smells like a kid's medicine. Oh,
Kevin's in the chat and he says this is the award show entry.
Yeah.
God.
This is Thomas. Check the timestamp.
Check the timestamp
This
on this.
is what sports writers want to vote on.
I might seriously need assistance.
Let's do it. Come on. Let's go.
He's on a streak. Jesus.
All right. Well, moving on. Next topic.
You know what though? That weirdly, it like coated and got rid of that jalapeno nasty.
It's like throat coat.
It's like throat coat. It got rid of the jalapeno nasty.
Banana
You
upside down
helped him,
throat
guys.
coat.
You helped him.
It's pineapple upside down.
Thanks,
cake
Jody.
throat
All
coat.
right, wash it down with some strawberry hardhide.
Oh.
There you go.
All right. Anyway.
Thank you guys.
We can hear the Morans, Dave, by the way.
Final
Morans.
question on the offense, and then we get to the defense. Does Dennis Allen, does he have the courage to do something drastic on offense?
No.
Dave?
Nope.
Already slurring.
No, he's
Already slurring.
No.
Although, do you guys think? I'm just curious. Do you think trading Will Lutz and cutting Blake Gillikin, like, do you think that took stones to go with 2 UDFA?
He took a little stones. But
that surprised me. I didn't think he had that in him. Honestly.
It did, but like, I mean,
here's the thing.
I don't know what else. What else can he? I mean,
Well, no, Dave. The thing is, all offseason they were like, well, nobody wanted the job for offensive coordinator. Pete was the best we had. Like, nobody wanted the job, and Pete's a good coach.
it's true. And well, I mean,
But here's the thing:
Pete did not want the job. They had
nobody wanted the Tampa job either. And Todd Bowles fired the whole offensive staff and found a random quarterback coach to be his offensive coordinator. And Tampa's offense, it looked competent, it looked organized, and like it was like a B- yesterday. Like Todd Bowles like figured that shit out. And like
well, hold on. I don't know if he's figured anything out. He just beat a shitty team. I mean, let's not go crazy here.
he had the courage to change. He had the courage to fire Byron
He had
Leftwich.
the courage of his conviction.
Byron, he had the courage to fire Byron Leftwich. It's all
can't say
hitting me
anyone's name
now.
right.
Defense.
Shit, I'd take Byron Leftwich right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Dave, you're our pass rush watcher, expert.
What? I'm sorry. I have no idea how I earned this moniker.
But it was bad. It was bad again. Like Baker had all day to throw. He was scrambling around.
Malcolm Roach. He was back.
Malcolm
there
Roach was good. Yeah.
Yeah, he was back there a little bit.
But I mean, the defense, I felt like they were kind of They were missing tackles. Like Pete Werner looked confused. Like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like it was like a B- D.
No.
A B- defensive performance.
C plus even.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. Like one, obviously they've let up more points in this game than they have all season so far, and even going back to last season. Yeah,
it wasn't going to be. We weren't going to shut teams out every week, though. You know, it's like at some point you got to.
We were at least
at some point the offense has to put the ball in the freaking end zone.
No. Look. Yeah, blaming the defense is like victim blaming. Like absolutely not. Like this is not the defense's.
Cam Jordan was dressed, and he's
right, exactly. Right. This is like the defense should not have been wearing that short skirt and that really bra. Like absolutely. No, they should not be victim. Like this is not the defense's fault. Like at all, up to any point in the season. I'm just saying, like they've been, 20 has kind of been the magic number. Like they've held all their opponents under 20 points, and this was finally the first game where they didn't do that. But and their tackling did look a little bit, not
great.
Yeah, not as great. I mean, and I went out of my way 1 or 2 weeks ago to say how good I thought their open field tackling was.
We talked about that
so early in the season. Yeah. So I don't.
I'm also an LSU fan, so like Saints tackling looks decent.
You want to go there? You want to go there?
Dude, here's the thing: LSU. Every time their defense is bad, the last like 15 years, they bring back 80-year-old Pete Jenkins to talk to the team or whatever. The Saints need to bring back Jim Mora. Like bring back Jim Mora to fix whatever ails them. At least he could do like post-game press conferences. It would be fun. Final thing on the defense, and I want both of you to answer. Are you worried that after 2 weeks, they gave up a 17-0 lead to Green Bay, 18 points in the fourth quarter. They've given up 36. They've given up 44 points in 6 quarters. Are either of you concerned that this defense isn't a top 10 defense. That maybe it's like 10
Smoke
to
and
like
mirrors, House of Cards.
15, and like it's goodish, but it's not what it's been the previous 5-6 years. Like it's not going to end up top 10.
I don't know. I'll say this: I feel like it's at a precipice right now. Like we've seen them play incredibly well, top level, well, first 2-3 games.
Ralph, are you okay?
I am not okay. I am not. I am.
And we saw them this week. I think like we've said about other players and other positions, like we have to give them the benefit of the doubt at this point. This was a one-off compared to 3 other games.
Do you need to go on a Dave Cariello bathroom break?
I might. I got the bucket right here.
So anyway, I'm not ready to.
Hey, Sally, I need assistance.
My God, if there was ever a more perfect soundbite, that was
Jody. You're a monster.
that was.
Donate more.
Anyway, to try to be serious, I think they get some benefit of the doubt, and let's see what happens. Next
Fredo
week
says if they pump my stomach, it's for a good cause. What cause is that?
Podcast. Wait,
Everyone's enjoyment.
If they pump Ralph's stomach or Nola Fredo's stomach? I don't know.
My stomach.
Oh no, it is for a good cause. The podcast. Anyway, yeah. Do you need to go to the?
I might.
Well, no. If you have to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom.
No,
if you have to throw up, if you have to throw up, you need to do that on air.
That live on the air.
For the
live on the air, you coward.
That's right.
We need projectile hitting your camera.
Clown of the week is back. Who's your clown of the week?
I also didn't submit this to Thomas, but I'm the guy, whoever the hell was standing there near the end, whatever referee was standing there near the end zone. Just Goodell, the Shield, the NFL. I still can't believe they called that down at the 1. That should have been a touchback. Ridiculous. It's a joke. There he is. You already have the graphic. This is perfect. You already have the clown of the week graphic for me. It's Goodell. It's right there.
The final answer.
And final answer could not have made your job any easier.
I am so frightened of the rest of these alcohols that Jed has sent me. I'm just thinking about them. I am so frightened.
You're in deep shit.
I am. Thomas, I have forgotten my clown of the week.
Oh, man. Jody is asking what the record is for bits, so I feel like he or she, I won't even say. Although
the record, what it was,
Jody, I don't know.
Me and Dave just rocked it out one night. I was drinking from the hand.
That was when everybody was so happy that Kevin and Andrew weren't on the show. They were like, here's all the money.
Here's all the money. I was drinking from the Jack Daniel's honey handle. I was drinking straight from the handle. Things got out of control.
That's not 900. Is it $944?
So yeah, Thomas, who was I forgot my clown of the week. Thomas, who was it?
We raised that much money.
I don't remember, man. You sent me so many messages.
My clown of the week.
Ralph just kept firing off different clowns. He couldn't decide. He just kept saying, no, it's this guy. No, wait. I changed my answer. It's this guy.
Wait, Uncle Buck. I'm an entertainment god.
I'm serious. It's this guy.
I don't think you even sent it to me. I don't see it, man. I think you forgot.
My clown of the week is going to surprise you, but it's Alvin Kamara. You got to do better. You got to do like 13 catches. You got to do better, man. You got to do better. You talk about we got to have hard conversations. How about this? When you catch 13 passes, do better than 13 yards. Make people miss. Make them all miss. You know, I'm not saying it's your fault they didn't score, but it might have been. So you're my clown of the week, Alvin Kamara. You need to do better. You should have at least got to 40 yards on 13 catches. That's what I'm saying, Andrew. Andrew, who's your clown of the week?
My clown of the week, first of all, I did not pick Pete Carmichael and I did not pick Adam Prentice because I figured you guys would. And I figured, let's go outside the box because that's low-hanging fruit. I can't believe neither of you picked Pete Carmichael or Adam Prentice. They're both very deserving and very worthy
I
candidates.
slapped him
for Clown of
already.
the
I
Week.
feel like making
Low
like
hanging fruit.
But that being said, my pick is Jameis Winston.
wow.
He throws one pass.
Oh, yeah.
The dude can't help himself. It's a pick. He goes in there. He's like, Pete Carmichael, Dennis Allen, like, I've seen
I got
enough.
this,
Jameis, keep
guys.
going. This game is done. We've lost. It's over. Jameis, just go finish it. And one pass, and it's picked off. He can't freaking help himself.
It's true. I mean, it's laughable. It's funny.
It is.
Unbelievable.
I'm still going with.
Except it's the most believable thing ever.
No, yeah, it's believable.
He saved us from a quarterback controversy, though.
Entire
If he would have gone
NFL.
like 5 of 5 for a touchdown, like then we'd have had to be, who do you start?
You know how Jameis
Right.
Winston
Yeah,
is.
that's true. Thank you, Jameis. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
still sucking. Oh, by the way,
You know,
what's the
you know
stat
how
on that,
Jameis Winston.
I
You
want
know
to
how
know what
Jameis
Jameis
101
101 says about quarterbacks
Well-
that have gone in for one play and what their record is.
Right.
what
I was
they've
gonna
done.
say, you know how
Just
he
wait for the
always like,
hotline.
you know how he always amortizes the stats, and he's like, this quarterback is on pace for this,
Yeah.
and Jameis's historical
Amortizes
thing.
the stats.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that's a good way. Of putting it.
I want to be like
Fancy word.
Jameis's stats for the season. It's 4 passes, 4 picks. Like he's on pace for 4 passes and
Amortize
4
that
picks.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. 0 touchdowns.
right.
So, guys, we are presented by Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey. Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey is a strawberry flavored whiskey blended with aged wheat whiskey, American light whiskey, fresh strawberries from Ponchatoula, Louisiana. It's 86 proof, blended and bottled in New Orleans, Louisiana at the Porch Jam Distillery. Hard Hide Strawberry Whiskey is not for the thin-skinned. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to hardhidestrawberrywhiskey.com. Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey is supporting Saints Happy Hour all football season, so support the people who support the show. Grab a bottle of Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey today. We don't need a donation update, Thomas, but I wanted to tell people this before we get to the hotline. There will be a link if you're listening to the free version or on Patreon. Tickets to the live show on December 8th, open to the general public. Patrons got first crack at them, discounted as a perk for being a patron. They got 50% off. Now, anybody can buy them. We only have about 15 tickets left that guarantee you a seat. After that, we're going to have to do standing room only and tables outside.
I've been telling my friends to buy them.
It's amazing.
Make sure they get in there.
Sports drink.
Yeah, John Mulaney is performing December 9th, the day after in New Orleans, and my wife wanted to go, but I told her that we all had dinner plans, so she's on her own.
Dave, do you want to read Kevin's love update real quick? He posted one in the chat.
Oh yeah, Kevin's love update. Oh, he posted one. Sean Orleans in the chat says that he met an amazing woman on Saturday. Well, my love update was that he rescued 2 cats and that his love life was over. But Kevin's love update, the actual love update, is that he met an amazing woman on Saturday. She's an English professor, not
Not in the medical field.
Not in the medical field. Shocker.
Check.
far
So
away
far,
from the
check.
medical field.
Yeah.
We met for a date at the St. Louis Art Museum. Now, okay.
Wow.
Now this like if she's an English professor and Kevin is Kevin, this feels like she was on her home turf. Like this is an away game for Kevin.
That's right. It's an away game.
At the art museum. But he said that went well. So it seems like he kept it close. Score was close at the art museum. It was a moral victory. He made her laugh, talking about the tight butter on the paintings.
What?
What does that mean?
Dave, I'm drunk
tight
and I read
butter.
better than you. Jesus.
No. That's what he wrote. No, I'm reading it correctly. I made her laugh talking about the tight butt. I think he just added in about the tight butt on the paintings. Okay.
Oh,
We went and got an early dinner at an Italian Spanish tapas. Well, wait. Is it This restaurant, it's conflicted. It doesn't know whether it's Italian or Spanish or it's both.
This feels
both?
like it. Yeah.
Yeah, how could you be both? After dinner, we went across the street, sat at a picnic table, and kept talking for another hour. I don't understand. Where was this picnic table? Did you just walk across
Somewhere
the
in
street?
St. Louis.
Fuck
Apparently
each other
across from
next.
the Italian-Spanish place.
She ended up coming back to my place for a couple of hours. Yada yada yada.
We both
are a
Bada beam,
couple
bada
of
boom.
dorks. Yada yada yada. We both are a couple of dorks.
He says that she said she looks like Gillian Anderson, Jillian Anderson, and Rachel McAdams' cousin.
Kevin Jr. on the way.
All right. Okay. There's I need all these sounds. Wait, but he she ended up coming with a couple of dorks. Nola Fredo asks, and I have the same question. Italian tapas? Like
What the
I'm not familiar with that. I'm Italian. I am not familiar with the tapas. So again, I'm not sure that you went to what did he say? An Italian
Spanish-Italian tapas place.
Yeah. I don't know.
Kevin, come back on the show, damn
Did he
it.
go to Panera?
Get off your job where you work nights and get back on the show, guys.
You went to Olive Garden, didn't you? Admit it. You think unlimited breadsticks is a tapas?
They make small. Wait, what did he say? It's both. They make small portions of things. Okay, Sean Orleans / Kevin Held. Just because you just take a dish and then make a smaller version of it, that's not tapas. I don't think that means
that's not tapas. It's just a crappy restaurant.
Yeah. I think tapas has to be from Spain. No, is that not a Spanish thing?
But Alda Marino makes a good point that if you do like a mini spaghetti meatball, it can be like an Italian tapa.
No, that's still just fucking spaghetti and meatballs. It's just not enough.
Other Saints podcasts are breaking down the all 22. They're giving you snap counts. We're debating.
They're lecturing you about how you shouldn't care.
Yeah, they're lecturing you about how you shouldn't care. And we are arguing if Italian tapas is even a thing.
It is definitely not a thing. I'm almost 100% positive.
I love this podcast. So, all right, we got through the love update. We're at an hour and 2 minutes. Thomas killed like 4 segments. Peek behind the curtain. He's like, Ralph, this show is going to be 9 hours. You need to kill topics.
What I really want to know, Ralph, is how much is it going to take for you to consider drinking a third shot?
I mean, hit me up.
Wait.
Hit me.
Kevin says it's called Guido's Tapas in St. Louis.
That's not real. That is not real.
My entire family heritage is offended. Guido's Tapas. He says, look it up online.
Oh my God.
I'm still not sure I follow.
That is
No Lafredo is like Guido's Tapas. 5 question marks. Good night. I love you.
The only thing worse is somebody in the chat put not the chat, the Discord, which is a perk if you're a patron, by the way, if you listen to the free version. They have a pizzeria in Richmond, Andrew, that's hot for pizza, and it's Van Halen.
Richmond, Virginia?
Yeah, it's called Hot for Pizza, and it's Van Halen themed with memorabilia.
Wow.
And you should go.
All right. That sounds fun.
So Thomas said to us, Thomas, you tell me not to tell people what is on the behind the scenes because it makes it less interesting. So I'm not going to do that. Thomas, you do the intro to the hotline. You do it.
Okay, guys, I think this was my favorite hotline of all time, and I'm not exaggerating. Uncertain version is 16 minutes long, so a bit less than last week, but still, a pretty long hotline. People were mad at everything. DA, Pete Carmichael, Carr, even the defense. And guess what? Jameis 1 called again, and this time for real. And it's gonna be on the show. You could hear it. Jerry from JLD Hot Sauce called twice. The other Jerry, the one who's always watching us live, even right
Jerry
now
Fest.
on Twitch, called. And even one fan from Boston called to taunt us already, guys.
Jesus.
Guido's Pizzeria and Tapas.
It's time for this week's hottest takes from the Saints Happy Hour Hotline.
Derek Carr is now officially David Carr. Because remember, Ralph is never wrong. He's only early.
Hey, you guys. This is JLD Hot Sauce here. Sorry to say our boys look donezo. The offense is just non-existent. It's a sad day in New Orleans. All right. Y'all have a great day. Just listen to your post-game show. You guys were spot on. These flopping clowns. Welcome to the 2-15 New Orleans Saints.
Oh my God, it's halftime. Our car is in the ditch. Our defense is just, oh my God, what the hell is going on here? Jesus.
Yeah, Jameis 101 again. I'd like my boy. 1 pass, 1 interception.
Derek Carr is kind of bad. He only got 28 passing yards. And
No, he got
his
more than that.
O-line sucks too. His O-line needs to do better.
That's true.
And he's overthrowing the ball too.
Hey, Saints Happy Hour Podcast. It's your cousin from Boston. Oh, we can't wait till next Sunday when your motherfuckers come up to Boston. Your fucking Derek Carr quarterback can't even throw an idea away, let alone a ball. And let me tell you, Pete Carmichael can't call a game. He can't call a game like my fucking 2-year-old can't call the fucking phone. You guys, holy shit, we can't wait for you to come up there. Bill Belichick is going to eat Dennis Allen apart. It's going to be awesome. You guys are going to get smacked up there. Holy shit. Get that team under fucking control.
Nothing more needs to be said than I missed
From
your
the
Breeze
Mac
and I took
Jones
them
team.
for granted. I mean, Carr processes things slower than an iPhone 2.
Hey, here's a cool thing to do. Look up the definition of quiet quitting in the dictionary, and you'll see Pete Carmichael's picture. You know, he said he didn't want the job, and we should have believed him.
Hello, Ralph, Andrew, Dave, Kevin, and Tomas. This is Jerry G from Gulfport, Mississippi. I want to call to address this. This team, this New Orleans Saints team, completely freaking suck. After they lost to Tampa Bay on Sunday, they are 2-2, and I'll tell you why. Because Pete Carmichael is doing the dumbest shit every week. I'm tired of the same old shit every freaking week, and we lose at the end of the game. I'm tired of it. It's time for something new. If this team don't get any better the next 2 or 3 weeks, you might as well forget about the playoffs, and you might as well forget about a freaking Super Bowl berth. Now, this ain't going to work. This team needs a major fix-up. Either way, I just want to call and say y'all doing a good job. Who that to y'all? Go Saints. Let's try to get some things done right. Who that?
Love it.
I love it.
So good.
Ooh. I think, Thomas, we need to make the hotline. I think we need to make it public, and we might even need to like promote it on Facebook. I think we are doing the New Orleans Saints.
It's gonna be
community.
40 minutes long, man.
We're doing a service, man. We're giving people a chance to vent, to get
It's
therapy,
a therapy,
to get
free therapy,
to get
guys.
the poison out of
ages.
them.
I gotta say, like, I feel better. After
I do.
It's therapeutic.
It does.
It's therapeutic, and you know, I mean, for the podcasts out there that tell you to be detached and not take it serious, I'm not even trying to take shots at them, but like, this is why we do this, man.
Yeah.
Like for you guys that are so passionate about it and you get so fired up, like on Sunday, we were right there with you. I was at a horse race and I was so pissed off. I was like, give me another Coors Light. I probably drank like 50 of them. I was so pissed.
Yeah, he called in. He was
Andrew
late.
had an IPA.
He was
late.
He was late to the post game show, and right before I hopped out of the studio, Andrew hopped in, and he said, "Cripple, hit the record button. I got a lot of problems with you people," and he went for like 30 more minutes.
I mean, what are we doing here? Like, if we're not passionate about it, and like, man, I don't know. Like, even though the Saints suck and that game was disgusting, like I get goosebumps listening to that. That was amazing.
It was
so good.
The hotline. I just wish people, like, if they somehow beat New England, like bring that same energy when they win.
Who was the New England guy? Who the hell was that?
Yeah, who was that? So
I don't know.
That was my favorite call of all time, man.
Yeah,
that was crazy good, man.
I feel like moving forward, guys,
to talk
we
trash.
need like fake opponents every week. Be like, oh, we're licking our chops, like whatever it is.
Well,
no, but I like how he's talking trash about our quarterback situation when their quarterback got benched
and with the accent
and gifted the other team like 22 points.
The Patriot fans hate Mac Jones.
Yeah,
so much they're going. But I just need to, like, Thomas, make a note of this. When you promote the hotline after the game, just like tag the Saints and who dat, but tag the next week's opponents with whatever catchy slogan that they have. You know, like I'm sure the Patriots is like "Patriot Up" or whatever the hell.
Patriot Up.
Patriot Up. This is why Ralph is in marketing.
That's all right. I'm a
hey guys,
marketing.
what do you think about? Hey guys, I've been thinking about this all week. What do you think about Patriot Up?
That's right. Well, dude, the Titans is literally Titan Up.
And everybody else in the boardroom was like, "Oh my god,
Rise up,
like,
Tighten up, Patriot up."
Like, oh my god, we had to hire him because he was crippled, and we had to fulfill the quota.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Or what about Bengal down? So
Patriot Act.
That's good.
From the Polish guy.
So the Saints Happy Hour viewer mailbag is brought to you by Hard Hide
Games better.
Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to hardhidestrawberrywhiskey.com. It's freaking amazing. And also, whenever you buy it, tag Hard Hide Whiskey on Hard Hide Strawberry Whiskey on Twitter, on Facebook, to let them know that you bought it because you heard about it on Saints Happy Hour. Thomas, take it to the top.
Roger that.
Thomas, is this week is the mailbag full of bangers, or are you saving them for the live mailbag after?
It's decent. It's decent.
All right.
I think there will be some bangers in the chat. We'll try to take the questions from the chat only, guys. So,
all right,
keep them coming, guys.
You didn't do finger guns.
Oh. My stomach is. I'm worried that if I do if I do finger guns too strong, it might trigger a vomitorium up in here. All right, Thomas, what you got for us?
All right, first question from the Wicker Man. He asks, how much does the Saints' performance after his retirement, plus the Broncos' performance so far this year, improve Breeze's legacy?
I mean, how much does Peyton being almost a complete dumpster fire in Denver, how much does that help Drew's legacy, Andrew?
What's that? Sorry.
How much does Peyton being horrible in Denver, how much does that improve Drew's legacy? You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, pretty significantly, honestly. I don't know. I mean, I think in a sense it's like Drew needed Sean needed Drew. They both needed Mickey, you know, and then sometimes when you break the band apart and they play with other musicians, it just doesn't sound the same, you know? So I think that was kind of like a perfect storm of like, they all needed each other and it came together at the right time. So, but yeah, I mean, I think what Sean was able to do in New Orleans after Drew is pretty impressive. Actually.
I got to say this though. His defense in Denver, it might be worse than anything he ever had with the Saints. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah,
And
I mean, it's year one, but yeah.
No, but Andrew, this is crazy. Denver's defense hasn't forced an incomplete pass in the first half of a game since week 2 against Washington. And
Sean Payton
that incompletion was a Hail Mary.
Sean Payton should be used to this, so that's a strike against him more so that he still can't handle and figure this out.
Well, hold on. Hail Mary going incomplete is shocking because that always gets completed.
Right.
I mean, everyone knows that's automatic, so that's shocking.
Right. Well, nobody's completing Hail Marys against the Broncos because they have healthy leads before the half. I'm kind of with Wickerman. Like, this thought this very question has crossed my mind. But I do think it's too early. I do think you've got to give Peyton 3 to 4 years.
He just needs DA to get fired.
You got to give him a chance.
They can bring DA to Denver. Yeah.
Because I got to be honest with you, I don't think he likes Russell Wilson. I think Peyton took this job. I agree. I think Peyton took this job knowing he didn't like Russell Wilson, knowing he was going to drive Russell Wilson out of this job in a year, then he was going to put in his own person.
Like, Sean Payton is perfectly fine going 6-11 and drafting Michael Penix from the.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's too early, but Breeze, but yeah, I mean, Breeze. I think we all realize how great Breeze was, and like, you cannot do any of the things on field that Peyton wanted to do without having Breeze.
I want to throw up so bad.
You just cannot do it. You gotta do it.
What's next, Thomas?
All right. Next
Come
question.
for the Saints talk. Stay for the vomiting.
Remember to keep the questions coming, guys, for the live mailbag after the show. All right, next question from Charlie Van. This is a long one. The current MVP leader.
How much do they have to donate for you to drink another one?
$50. I'll drink another one.
Oh,
$50?
my God.
You're a whore.
That's it?
Dave's
what
opening
are the
his
options?
wallet.
What are the options?
I mean,
I have $50 right here.
Yeah.
What?
What are the options?
I'll tell you what. You answer the next question. I'll go get 3 options.
All right, go.
You pick it.
All right.
Jesus
This is your chance, people.
man.
All right, what's the question, Thomas?
You might be able to put Ralph to sleep live on the air.
He's not gonna last till the mailbag after, guys. So, yeah, just a fair warning.
No, but it's gonna be great content.
Question from Chody. Would you rather lose the 11 out of the 13 we have left and smash Atlanta both games, like 37-0 and 49-6, or would you rather be mediocre and win 6 more, sitting at 8-9 with the final Saints versus Falcons game be the ticket to the playoffs, but we lose that game and they advance? Very complicated question.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Give me the 2 blowouts over the Falcons. Yeah. I can't go 8-9, miss the playoffs, and it be at the hands of the Falcons. That's a non-starter. Non-starter.
All right.
Would you rather lose
and the draft pick will be nice.
Here, these alcohols that Jed Saints Rabbit found, they're not even brands. It just says.
Well, that's good because we have an alcohol sponsor, and he wouldn't want you. to mention
he wouldn't
the brands
want.
anyway.
It just says strawberry 99 proof. This is a hard hide.
Well,
the hard hide house. It just says peach 99 proof. It just says banana 99 proof.
Ugh.
I mean,
you don't even know if it's vodka or tequila.
It says it doesn't.
Banana.
Banana, it's liqueur. That's horrible. Peach
99 proof though.
Doesn't even say, but peach is 99 proof, and strawberry is liqueur too, 99 proof.
Ugh.
Gross. What's next, Thomas?
All right, next question. Keep the questions coming, guys, for the mailbag after. LD asks, what was worse, last week's second half with Jameis or today's entire game?
Wait, what was? Oh, yeah.
I mean,
what's behind door number C?
Number 3?
No, number C. No.
It's tough.
We were like, this is great. This is good podcasting, guy. Silence.
I'm falling apart.
I'm still rattled. I'm still rattled that Ralph said that. When are the Saints going to check down? I'm still rattled about that. I'm not going to lie. That's still in the back of my mind.
Does Ralph watch the games?
13 for 30.
Does Ralph watch the games?
13 catches,
no, Kamara just
33 yards
right now.
When are they going to check down?
As we were doing this podcast,
I am a football
2.53 yards.
I am football expert. No, I would say Sunday was worse than Jameis' second half because at least Jameis, like they were winning. So you're like, just one drive, Jameis, one drive, and we can win this thing. Just get us one drive. And he did it, and then Groupie missed the field goal. So I would say Sunday was worse.
Yeah, that's the correct answer.
Nola Freitas.
We just threw him out there yesterday just for shits and giggles, really.
Yeah. All right, Thomas, what's next?
All right, final question of the show, but not the night.
Not the night, that's right.
From Aints Rabbit.
They're taking mercy on you, Ralph. I can't believe they're not donating.
I know, we should do it. Come on. He's going to drink another one.
Chody's not here, probably. Next question from Aints
Where's
Rabbit.
Hatchet John?
Where's Hatchet John when you need him?
Where's Cajun Sands?
What movie sports team
Rich, we need you.
What movie sports team do we most closely resemble right now?
I mean, if we're talking about the Bucs game or the Bad News Bears.
Oof.
That's a good question.
What's the team in Necessary
Wait, is this
Roughness?
from Aints Rabbit or Saints Rabbit?
He changed his nickname on Discord.
Okay. All right. I get it.
I would say, what's the team in The Replacements?
Yeah.
That would be good.
Don't they win, though?
Yeah, at the end, but not at the beginning.
Ralph's being optimistic.
Maybe we will too.
No, I mean, we're only 2-2 here.
That banana pudding was such a bad decision. Like it was as bad a decision as Sean Payton picking Vance Joseph as his defense.
I think you need some banana liqueur to.
What movie sports team do we most?
Hatchet John.
Mm.
All right.
Hatchet John.
How much was that?
1K. So
it's gotta be
4K away.
So now we got to get to.
So what? We're halfway there. We need 1K more.
We need. It's time for game preview. It's time for game preview. Yeah, we got to get to game preview and picks and fantasy. But I want to talk about the Patriots first. And I know Saints fans, we feel like the Saints offense is an absolute dumpster fire and it's terrible. But I'm here to tell you, the Patriots offense, it might not be worse, but it's definitely in the Saints neighborhood. It's probably on the same street. Mm-hmm. They, Andrew, are horrible on offense. Their skill positions are significantly worse than the Saints. Their offensive line is injured to hell. Mac Jones is regressing every week. Like, this is a winnable game. New England is a 1.5 favorite.
Really?
What are you betting? People?
That's it. Huh?
They're home, so I guess that's home.
I mean, maybe let's look at the results first, Ralph.
Yeah, home should be +3, so I guess they're not.
What do you say?
Yeah, look at the results.
And just dedicated.
I'm so close to like hurling. I got the bucket right here. I got it ready.
If you come, you best come hard.
Yeah.
Also, thanks to Bullet Golfer for 1K bits. Let's look at the results of the predictions from last week, guys, because they are fun. Let me tell you. Ralph won plus 1 point for predicting the Bucs winning. Also, Kevin, same deal. And the fantasy players, damn, that's an interesting
and Andrew
topic.
Was like my Kevin Costner to my Whitney Houston. He really took the bullet for me there. Thank you, man.
Yeah. Jameis Winston minus 2 points, so that's minus 2 for Andrew also. Ralph, third week in a row, 0 points for fourth in a row, minus 2 points. Dave picked Chris Olave, who got only 1.4 fantasy points, and that's plus 1 point. And Kevin picked the star of the game, Alvin Kamara, with 12 catches, which was 21.4 in fantasy.
We're calling Kamara the star of the game? I don't know.
For the fourth week in a row, he's killing it. And let's look at the current standings.
Kevin's probably winning.
Oh, Kevin's crushing us.
You think so? You think so? Kevin with 12 points. Dave 3 points, Andrew with 2, and Ralph with minus 2 points. Ralph,
all of us. Since I'm last,
start catching up, man.
Since I'm last, I'll go first. Thomas, put the score up because I always forget. And in my current condition, I can't remember.
He's like Porky Pig, but deep condition.
That's right. 17-13 Saints. I'm picking the Saints to win.
Wow.
Here's the thing. Thomas, it's time.
I love Noah Fredo. I love him so much.
It's time to pick the big guns. Time to go for the big guns. My Saints fantasy player of the week, Derek Carr, is going to throw for 350 yards. And the Saints are going to move up and down the field. But they're only going to score 17 points, and it's going to take a late Derek Carr 80-yard touchdown drive to win the thing. The Saints are going to have 500 yards of offense, but only score 17 points. It's my prediction. Derek Carr. Who's next?
You can decide the order, Ralph. You can decide the order.
Kevin. Go do Kevin.
There we go.
Oh man, Kevin already? I am texting Kevin right now, so Kevin should go last.
All right, then Dave, you go.
Oh my gosh. I do. I'm gonna steal Nola Fredo's joke. Kevin's too busy eating Italian tapas.
Post your predictions in the chat, guys.
Italian tapas.
Oh, I'm yawning. I yawned and I thought I was going to vomit.
We got a long way to go tonight, boys. What the hell did I?
We still need a little bit of donations for Ralph to take another shot. Let's go.
We do. And this could get worse, believe it or not. If you can believe that or not, this could get worse.
Less than 2K, guys.
It can always get worse before it gets worse.
We need 1900 bits to do this.
Thank you.
Look,
somebody says I'm worried about Ralph. Thank you.
No, you're not. Look, the Patriots. This is an interesting matchup because I kind of feel like we're kind of both in the same situation here. We got a quarterback. We don't know whether he's the real deal or not. We keep throwing him out there. We've got. I don't know. I pick the just as far as game score is concerned, I think Saints lose. I pick Patriots 27, Saints 13. I'm not that sold on our defense still. I know I said that earlier that we can't judge them by one game, but I am a little nervous. They're missing their middle linebacker.
They're missing their best pass rusher.
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely win this game.
Their best corner, Gonzalez.
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely win this game, but I'm just
but Bill Belichick's
not feeling.
coaching.
Yeah, right. Well,
against Dennis Allen.
Maybe
Well,
Bill Belichick.
I know,
Pete Carmichael.
Maybe he's on the death spiral, though.
Bill Belichick. Well, but that's the thing is like Bill Belichick coming off of his worst loss ever in the history of his career.
That's right.
So I don't know. This is a toss up for me. And what did you say the line was?
Patriots by 1.5.
That makes sense. I mean, like I'm surprised it's not a pick'em. It may move to be a pick'em. But yeah, I picked Patriots 27, Saints 13. But fantasy guy, I'm gonna go with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Groupie. First of all, here's a not hot take, but Groupie is gonna end up being the leading scorer of the Saints team by the end of the season.
Well, no shit, man.
Mm-hmm,
It's usually the kicker.
I said not hot.
Wow. Yeah. People get real upset when we pick against the Saints. Like the comments on YouTube are just straight, like pure rage.
Defenses get real.
Dave,
defenses get real upset when you score on them.
Dave, check this out. I'm texting with Kevin and I'm like, hey, you can pick third. You probably won't pick the same player as Dave, so tell me who you want to pick. And he picked Groupie.
Yes!
Take
Fuck
that,
you,
Thomas
Kevin.
boy.
F it. You, Kevin. Suck it. Suck it long. Suck it hard. This feels so good. I love it. Make a second pick, Kevin.
Okay, the pick is in for Kevin. The pick is in for Kevin. But first, the prediction, which is pretty interesting. He picked the Patriots to win. Maybe you can guess the score, guys, this time.
6-9.
3-0.
6-5.
No, but Andrew's close. Andrew's close.
No.
And he changed.
That would be a scoregami, right?
And he changed it last time. He changed it last moment from 4-3. That's a big change. That's a big change.
4-3.
Somebody in the chat did.
Yeah,
Kevin
from
get
4-3. Yeah,
the mini eggplant.
So 2 safeties.
Arm.
Yeah.
No, it'd be a field goal and a safety.
No, no. But he was saying he changed it from 4-3. Kevin was going to pick a score of 4-3, which would have been 2 safeties and a field goal.
That would be so sad.
All right, so who's his player?
His fantasy star of the game is he's stealing your son, Andrew. It's
Shaheed.
Need for Shaheed.
All right, well, this is setting up well for Kevin to potentially lose some points. Well, I guess
Fingers crossed.
You never know. Derek has been playing so well lately, you know.
Well, but
listen.
But 5-3. I mean, he's not going to win any points on the score prediction.
My prediction is that Kevin is correct. The Saints will not find the end zone. However, that one field goal that Groupie kicks will be no good. So Dave is also correct. The Patriots will be scoring 27 points. My score is Patriots 27, Saints 0.
Oh my God.
We will be shut out in New England. Bill Belichick pants the Saints.
I hate you.
This is tough. This is tough to pick a fantasy player when you get goose egged, when you get shut out on the road. I believe this is going to be our darkest moment, friends. So get ready. But I got to pick somebody. So what the hell? I'll go with Michael Thomas.
There isn't enough hard hide strawberry whiskey in the world to make 27-0 okay. If that comes true, I hate you, Andrew. That is, that would be darker. That might be the darkest moment.
Fuck you, Andre George.
Exactly, Thomas. That would be, I think, if the Saints got shut out in New England, I think it might be the darkest moment I've ever witnessed as a Saints fan. Because even with Ditka and Mora and the darkest of that, like that, you looked at the roster and you were like, this roster is garbage. Like if the Saints get shut out when they just spent $150 million on a quarterback and they have 3 Saints Hall of Famers at the skill positions in Kamara and Michael Thomas and probably Olave,
and Jimmy Graham.
Like four Saints Hall of Famers at the skill positions and $150 million quarterback, and they get shut out. I think it would be the darkest Saints moment of my life. Besides the fact when I puke in this bucket in the mail during the mailbag, the live mailbag, which we're doing in 5 minutes. You people don't have any faith. I hate you. Derek Carr is going to be amazing. Saints are going to get to 3-2. I feel it in my bad arm.
That's a great comment. That's worse than the Spanish tiramisu. Nice. Well played.
All right. So, Thomas, before we get out of here, give us the final MVP tally.
All right. So we reached.
Oh, and I got to remind them. What the MVP. You can win this fine knife from Jerry from Hot Sauces and JLD Hot Sauces and Knives. Look at it. It is a quality. That is a quality freaking product right there. So proceed, Thomas. I was going to call you Kevin.
Proceed, Kevin.
That's how drunk I am.
Yeah, so we reached our goal for fourth week in a row. So stay tuned after the show for the live mailbag for the first time ever. We're going to take like a 2 to 3 minute break. So don't go anywhere, guys. Thanks to everyone who donated. Thanks to Romeo, to Jason Champagne, to Who That Golfer, to Andrew, to Hatchet John, to your boy Alan, and the MVP for the second time ever, I think, which is Chody98 with 10K bits.
And who is Chody98? This is new to me. Who is Chody98?
Big fat amount.
And by the way,
you're gonna remember the name now, man.
I am.
Chode.
I want to thank everybody who listens or watches us on YouTube, and I want to give a shout out to Thomas. We had in September, when you add up views, listens, downloads, we had 93,000 views, downloads, whatever combined on YouTube. That's freaking amazing.
20,000 of that was Jameis 1 of 1.
It all counts the same.
It does. It's true.
Make it that YouTube cash.
And potential Kevin lovers. Checking him out.
$12.50. But thanks, guys. We really appreciate everybody listening, supporting the show, going to the YouTube channel. It's amazing. Thomas does an amazing job with the YouTube. You should go to saintshappyhour.com, become a patron if you're not. So, guys, thanks for listening and supporting Saints Happy Hour. Please go to saintshappyhour.com, become a patron, and support the show. We can't do it without you guys' support. Thanks to Dave. Thanks to Andrew. Thanks to Kevin. He was hanging out in the chat, giving us a love update, pretending that Italian tapas is a thing, even though it's not. And to Thomas, the best producer on earth, running the show back in Poland. Listen, the Saints may be an absolute mess. When the Saints are a mess, we are at our best. Jokes, and more jokes. We got you covered. It's going to be okay. We're going to laugh at the Saints. It's going to be fine. So, guys, until next time, the bar is closed. And stick around.
Don't go anywhere, guys.
Don't go anywhere. Stick around. Live mailbag. That's going to get wild.